Shop Talk.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Shop Talk. We're here today at Quik Print with Johnny Tarrant. Johnny,
welcome.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the history of Quik Print.
Quik Print was actually started in 1963, and our first location was at the Main of Douglas, started by a gentleman by the name of Bill Gravely. And from that beginning in 1963, Quik Print grew to more than 215 locations around the country. We were in 25 different states, 50 different cities, a combination of both franchise and company-owned stores. The industry started to change a little bit in the mid-1990s. About 1995, probably hit its peak, not only with our operation, Quik Print, but the whole quick printing industry. And since that time, it's kind of dwindled down a little bit. And we too, through some sales, some mergers, some acquisitions, and some changes in philosophy and stuff, we're now down to this about 2 stores now. One here in Wichita and one in Topeka. And the reason, a lot of that has to do with technology. When we first started in 1963, there weren't any computers. Well, today there's a lot of computers out there, and a lot of people are doing on the computer what they used to do in the printed word. So we've had to redefine our industry a lot from what it was a number of years ago. So, but we're still going.
That's good.
Good.
Hey, what kind of stuff do you do now?
Well, we do all types of things, and I'm going to have to kind of look at the note here to help. First and foremost, we do business printing. Now, what business printing is anything a business might need to be printed. Letterhead, envelope, business cards, forms, flyers, brochures, catalogs, manuals, direct mail. All of that we can do right here under one roof. Whether we can help to design it, we can help print it, we can help get it mailed for the customer. So that's the main core of our business is business printing. But we have some other things that we have gotten into since 1963 because we've had to kind of reinvent ourselves a little bit. We have warehousing and fulfillment. Now, what this means is if a customer would like for us to warehouse either their literature or even a product, okay? We can warehouse that for and set up an online ordering system where their customers can go online, order, say, 5 t-shirts. We pull it out of inventory and then we ship it to these people. Or it may be a part that we have, a little manufacturing part or something that other people around the country need, and we have those in inventory, and people again get online, order that, and we ship it to them. So that's called warehousing and fulfillment, and we're big into that. Variable data printing. Now, variable data printing is something that's relatively new, and before, most of our work back in 1963 was offset printing, all right? Now that represents very little bit of our business because mainly now it's digital printing. And people think of that as a copier, all right? And our copiers are copiers on steroids because they're more like a digital printing press. And so here comes in, what's variable data mean, okay? From one sheet that goes through there to the next, we can vary the data on that. In other words, the most simple way to look at that would be a letter. So let's say you have a letter, in the same letter you want to send to 20 people. And the only thing you want to change up there is who it goes to. So it goes through our machine, boom, 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 but each one that goes through, it changes that data. This one goes to Jim, this goes to Bill, this goes to whatever. Now, let's move that over a little bit more complex. In a direct mail piece, not only can we individualize it to a person, here we can do it down throughout the copy, not just text, but pictures can change too, from one postcard to the next on the fly. So it's a lot different than what it was in the very beginning. That's called variable data printing. Wide format. Now, let me tell you about wide format. People now, banners, signs, posters, we've gotten into that. Sometimes they just need one. Sometimes they need a whole bunch of them. They may have a golf tournament and they want to put little signs at each hole, sponsored by so-and-so. Well, we can do those, or we can make one banner. We have a lot of class reunions that come in and want a big banner, welcome back, that type of stuff. So we're into that business too. Document outsourcing. We have a program where we can go inside a company or corporation and actually handle all of their stuff for them right then and there, run their in-house copy center for them. So rather than they have their employees, it's our employees that are there, and we can do that too. A couple of other things. One would be direct mail. Geez, we're very big in direct mail. And I think that kind of speaks for itself. We can help somebody direct mail whether they want to create it, they want to design it, they want us to print it, they want us to mail it, whatever. We can do any or all of those things right there. And promotional items is kind of new for us, like the shirt that I have on here. If somebody would like to have their name on their shirt or hat, pencils, pens. So it's a full realm of things that we now do for customers other than just offset printing, but yet still the core of our business is business printing. So maybe that answers it for you.
Well, it's really amazing how nimble you've kept, through the years in changing your business.
Well, we've had to because of how the business has changed. There are fewer printers today than there were last year. And the year before that, there were fewer printers. So it's been on the decline since about 1995. So we've had to reinvent ourselves and broaden the scope of services that we offer. And what we're trying to help our customers with is communicate with their customers, whether it has to be their shareholders or their customers' customers or whoever it might be. We're trying to help them not just with one little printed piece, but the whole ball of wax.
And you also do blueprints.
We also do blueprints. Blueprints is new for us. We got into the blueprints business about a year ago. We saw a need in this market. Today in this market, I have about 35 competitors in printing, all right? I only have 2 competitors in blueprints. So we looked at that and said, well, gee whiz, there's fewer competitors, maybe we can get into the blueprint business. And we were very fortunate right off the bat. We picked up a big contract, a 3-year contract to do blueprints. And so this is changing too, because what it used to be, these people would take these blueprints, a hard copy. Now they want what they call a digital plan room, and it gets a little bit more complicated too, to how they can go online and grab that blueprint and then print it themselves. So we're very much involved in that. And our audience there is architects, construction people, and engineers.
All right. Well, Johnny,
Well,
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on Shop Talk.